I don't know whether I should be posting this or not, to be honest. I'll weigh it up after. Probably start from now. I say, so hello you, how's it going? You alright? You joining me here? No, I don't think I should publish that, because at the end of the day, it's one of our customers, you know what I mean? It's not one of our wagons what's gone over, it's one of their own, but they are one of our customers, so I don't think I should be publishing that. All hands on deck though to get it cleared up. It's easy done. You put a tyre over there and that, it could drag you in, you know what I mean? Fight on with bloody steering wheel, and next thing I lose it load. Gone lad, gone lad. Mirrors mindful, road tightens, bends round, one zebra road, just tickling and feckling, road conditions are wet. We're coming into a 30, we're coming into a 30. Dirty 30, dirty 30, backing him off on the mirrors. There's a big one coming towards us in Abbeytown today. Welcome to Abbeytown, please drive carefully. There's a big one from Wigan and she's coming towards us in Abbeytown. It's all going on today. So mirrors, this is the village of Abbeytown, just outside of Silloth in Cumbria. And yeah, hello there you, how's it going? You alright? So you're joining me here from obviously where I am. Road conditions are very wet. We're loaded.
300 yards. Turn
We're loaded
right.
down the road. Mirrors, just backing him off, just tickling and feckling. We'll just give way here. No point braying on, we're not going to achieve anything. Just give way to the tortoise. Come on, tortoise. Let's be having you. Some mirrors. Old Biddy Crossing Road, she's miles away though, so it's no bother, mirrors. Road bends round very, very sharp to the right here. There should be zebras out, but there's not because there's a turning going off in a junction to the left. So mirrors, we'll just offer him up, tickling and feckling. Mirrors, van coming round. Just start backing him off, just over towards this curb on the left. So it brings us round nicely when we put the turn on there, it brings us round nicely within our crease. Mirrors as we come round. Park van up right, left hand side, mirrors, signals on, we're going to come over at white van. Van coming towards us now, we're committed, we're staying out. Mirrors, we should be right as we come back in. I did start the video, to be fair, further down there, but there's a wagon gone over and lost its load. Not one of our wagons, but it's one of our customers' wagons where I've just come from. And I don't think they would appreciate the footage being plastered all over social media. As much as I'd like to post it, because it would make good footage. And no one was hit, no one was hurt. There's no casualties. Mirrors. There's a big one from Wigan coming towards us. Approaching humpback bridgey type of thing between Malarkey mirrors. Some mirrors. No point flying on, we can't see over this crest just yet. Now we can. Mirrors, just come over thumpy bit. Thumpy bit. Well, it's not a bridge actually, it's just a hump, it's just a camel's hump. So yeah, there was no casualties, everyone was alright. But the truck had shed its load. And I don't think our customer would appreciate me posting it all over social media. So I'll edit that bit out, but I have got the footage. Mirrors. Oh, kamikaze pilot in a white van. White van man, go on lad. I'm backing him off. Silver van man, should I say. I'll just back him off. Road conditions are wet, and I didn't want him potentially meeting something coming to the way around this bend. and potentially having half a day out with Undertaker. So mirrors, just backing him off. Silver van man's backed off. He's thought about it. So I have 3 hours left. I don't know where we're going to get down to tonight. I'm going to Liverpool. I'm in no rush to get to Liverpool. I'm not booked in till 11 o'clock tomorrow morning for this job. The time now is 10 to 6. So I'm pretty much thinking I'm going to run it down to Carlisle tonight and have a hot meal and a shower. We've been up in Scotland today, to the side of Edinburgh. Mirrors. This is way, Rick. Way, Rick. So I'm not braying on. The road conditions are very wet. It's pissing down. There's just one van behind us, but it's not up. It's not right up Riglet. It's just hovering back. Safe distance. There is a bit of mud on the road here, so it's easy to slip and slide. Slip sliding away, especially in these conditions. I know what I mean. Dig up, billy up, potato, stinking rotten swine and shoe. I dated light. There's a lot of standing water about on the left hand side, so we're just mindful. Because you can't see where big potholes are, so we don't want to come too close in. We want to be close to this white line, but not on it or across it. So we don't want to hamper anyone coming in the opposite direction. So. But yeah, I don't know if you've noticed on the dashboard, but there are a couple of packets of cigarettes I caved in at the weekend. I've done 6 weeks. Oh, that was just a little bit of a divot there, just kind of threw me. The road's so uneven. A little bit of a divot, it just kind of threw me over. With it being wet conditions as well, it's not sexy. Yeah, I caved in at the weekend. So there is a packet of L&B, Lambert & Butler, original silver. Of course, other brands are available, but they're a lot more expensive, and Lambert & Butler's what I smoke. So after 6 weeks we caved in. To be fair, I've smoked for 34 years of my life, so it is what it is. Not my proudest moment, but I've done 6 weeks. The first one didn't touch sides, it was that good. I had another straight after. Some mirrors. Just mindful, it's getting wetter. We're going to start dropping down a hill now before we come to a tight bridge. Some mirrors. Coming into a 30 as well. We're currently doing 40. We'll just back him off. Still a lot of standing water. Mirrors. Just backing him off gradually. Just tickling and fettling. Just mindful there of anybody coming out these driveways. Mindful here, I'm just slowing it right down because it does tighten the road here and we're going to come across a bridge, so if you meet another big one down, can't see what's coming round at us, so we're just hovering back, just holding back, just in anticipation. Good, we're clear. Mirrors. Middle of the road. Mirrors back in. Little bit of gas on now to drag our carcass up this hill. The thing about when it's raining heavy like this is your windows start misting up inside. So you put the heater on full blast. Mirrors mindful, one coming towards, one coming out this junction. Mirrors. You put the heater on full blast and you're sweating your tits off. You're kind of damned if you do and damned if you don't. Some mirrors. It's nice up in Scotland earlier on, but then coming back down it started wiggling it down. Mirrors, big pudlock left here. Won't want me stood in fence here on the edges. along at about 48. The open speed limit, which for us on a single carriageway road in England is 50 miles an hour. But the road conditions are very wet, so I don't want to be doing bang on 50. I'm just hovering between 40 and 45.
Turn left.
Plus we're going to go left here onto the big bypass, Winton, on Main Road. So mirrors, just backing him off. Ready. Oh, he's ready, like a coil spring, I knows. Mirrors, get to this junction, we'll put signal on there because we're going left ahead, following signs from Carlisle.
Turn left.
Yeah, maybe I'm turning. Some mirrors. Mindful. Oh, that's a change. That makes it a lovely, refreshing change. There's nothing coming. Let's get out. There's a car just coming down now, but we're already out. We're good. It's a crap evening. In fuck neat this, pal. In fuck neat, pal. Alright. We're just coming up on 12 hours now. I put my card in at 6 o'clock this morning, or about 2 minutes past. It's now just coming up to 6 o'clock. So we've done 12 hours. I mean, technically, I might not even go into a 15. In fact, I probably won't make it down to Carlisle because that means I'll run into a 15 and I don't see the point. I'm not booked in till 11 o'clock. There's no point me running into a 15. That's trying to tell me there's a speed camera. I already know it. Mirrors. It hasn't been cut down yet. We're waiting on Christmas Day for the annual speed camera putting down tradition around here. The locals seem to love it. So mirrors, it is set at 50. There's no bother. Doing just under 50. Yeah, I might just throw this in at Penrith actually. Because like I say, I don't see point. If I'm not booked in till 11 o'clock, I really don't see the point of going into a 15 and then having a reduced rest, taking 9 hours off to rush on to get to Liverpool. Or what? From Penrith, if I get parked up tonight by 7 o'clock, Penrith, what's 11 off? Call it 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Means we can set sail at 6. There was an easy way to do that, wasn't there? Just add 12. 7 and 7 is 12, take away 1, 6. It's a good job I didn't have to get my shoes and socks off. So yeah, we set sail at 6. We should technically be at Liverpool by 11 o'clock. 100%. Mirrors. I think that's what we'll do. I've not decided yet. I feel a bit weird though, having to pay at Penrith truck stop when it used to be the depot I ran out when I worked for A.W. Jenkinson's, do you know what I mean? Penrith truck stop was my depot. That's where I ran out of. Mirrors mindful, just back him off. This blue car. When they shove the nose out, you think, oh lad, whoa lad, whoa lad, way. You know what I mean? Whoa lad, whoa. Whoa lad, whoa. So again, road conditions are very wet. Mirrors as the tank comes through. Vehicle up ahead in front without its lights on. It's easy to spot now, but it's difficult initially because it's kind of blended into the road. It's like a dark grey colour, blends into tarmac on the road. It's coming into a 40, just back him off. This is Middlethwaite. There's a bad bend approaching. Mirrors. There's a set of bends now. One round to the left, one zebra round, and it bends round to the right again further down. Mirrors, just backing him off. If it was dry, I'd let momentum run us down this hill, no gas, but with it being wet, you just never know. Some mirrors. Again, standing water. Still, if it's any consolation, we'll be on a horse park ban in 3 weeks when the sun comes out again, you know what I mean? This little tiny island of ours that's surrounded by water, what do you think some bugger would invent a machine to take the salt out of it? All this green land tells you that it's a wet country, it rains quite a lot, but yet we have more than a week of sunshine. Horsepipe ban, all grassy neighbours up. How dare they use water? Yet in the bloody street there's a pipe what's been burst. There's probably pipes what's burst for 5 years and they're just leaking water back into the earth, hand over fist, losing money. Some mirrors. I'm just coming round tight on white line and I didn't want to take it over wide because if your back end goes, we don't want to lose it. I mean, the same predicament that poor fellow was back there. Again, road conditions are wet, so we're just backing him off just around these bends. Not touching brakes, I'm not touching my service brake. Foot brake, I'm not touching it, don't need to. Slow it down with exhaust brake. Touch the foot brake, it's potential dig in and flip you like bloody Tarble and Dean. Tarble and Dean, lad, Tarble and Dean. And they're knocking on a bit. If you were a bonny end in the younger days, that in Tarble, Jane Tarble, oh, we're a bonny end in the younger days. The years have been kind to her though now. There's a little bullfrog, bless her. The father's a little scrum half now, bless her. I bet she's a lovely woman though. Mirrors. That's Bank End, whatever that is. House up then at Bank, I'd say. Mirrors. Just back him off with no gas. Come off that gas now. You can tell I'm smoking again, I'm rasping with it every 2 minutes like. It was nice for 6 weeks while it lasted. Mirrors. Just going to back him off here because again there's no zebra out, but it is a bit of a tight right hand corner this. With road conditions being absolutely piss wet through. Just by looking over these edges there's a horse box van coming out on this junction. Mirrors. Seen us. They used to it round here at locals though when I was away. Some mirrors.
After 500 yards, go round the roundabout, second exit.
Yeah, baby. This is Thursday roundabout. Some mirrors. 200 yards marker. Car come off the road here. It's not just happened, it was like this when I came in. It's obviously lost it in roundabout. It's spun off mirrors. I'm not going to put a signal on because it's second exit. Mirrors. Just mindful. Nothing coming front right. Mirrors were straight out. Put signal on now. Mirrors. So I go over towards this curb and white line. Mirrors. Bring it back round nicely within our own lane. Signals off, progress. And a idle, stinking rum, swine in bloody shoe. So from Edinburgh we're going to Liverpool. Nice. Alright lads. Yeah, uptown, eh? Barbara, put that bloody chip back up north. Mirrors. It's a dreadful rendition of Jim Road. Oh, Ricky Tomlinson. Some mirrors, it's hammering it down now. Just come off that gas, we're just going to roll down a little slight incline. Just like gravity rolls. Mirrors, I'm going to back him off now, just a touch. Mirrors. Mirrors as the truck comes through. And again. A little bit of gas again. Mirrors, we're approaching a roundabout, we're going to go straight over, but at the 11 o'clock.
400 yards. Go round the roundabout.
Mirrors.
Second exit.
Backing him off now. Again, just on exhaust brake. Just start gently tapping
Go
foot
round
brake
the
now.
roundabout. Second exit.
Just a bit of gentle pressure on foot brake. And I normally brake a lot later than that, but with it being very wet. There's good food in there, Cranston's, if you fancy it. There's a cafe as well. Autumn Grains Cafe. Lovely, lovely spread. Reasonably priced as well. You sit in a big converted barn upstairs. Good feed. Me and wife go. Me and wife have been a few times. I wouldn't say we're regulars, but we've been a few times. Because I only live just over there. Well, about a mile and a half, 2 mile over there. Mirrors. Which is always shit when you're passing near enough where I live. And I'm out for a week, and I know wife will be home from work now, and I've got to drive past. Not practically past our house, but I live about a mile and a half, 2 mile over that way. So we're going to go left at this roundabout down here. If you go straight across, it starts taking you into proper Carlisle, then all residential areas and that. And it'll take you eventually into the city centre. Well, like I said, our house is over there. About a mile away, mile and a half from this roundabout. It's a big residential area, so you won't just drive down and all of a sudden it'll say, Borothea lives here! You know what I mean? Some mirrors. They're building a big bypass here, which will be great when it's open.
Go round the roundabout. First exit.
They're building it off this roundabout. There's 2 properties come for sale already. That one's sold, the one on the left is still for sale. It's a lovely property. I said to wife, have a look at it. I said, I wonder if it's cheap because they're building bypass here. Price, we had a look at it, it's 650 odd grand. I said, no, we're not bothered with that one. Yeah, they're putting a bypass in through there. Take you out at junction 41.
Go round
Mirrors.
the roundabout. First exit.
Going left here, mirrors. We can already see one coming off that roundabout from the right. But it's indicators on, it's turning, so it's no bother to us. Mirrors. Signals on. Yeah, if you went straight across there in towards Carlisle city centre, about a mile and a half or a mile away, over yonder, through Thousand Estates. There's quite a few housing estates, by the way. That's where I live. Carlisle's a big place. It's not a big city, it's more of a big town. Couple there holding hands in the rain. That's cute, that. That's lovely to see. You've not quite got to that point where they're sinking the back teeth in each other. They're still very much in love. Mirrors. Coming off the gas early. Third exit. It's at the 1 o'clock, so we're right hand lane, some mirrors. Signals on. We're just following sign for M6 there.
Go round the roundabout. Third exit.
Mirrors. Always mindful now of cars coming up the inside of it, because they will. Mirrors, there's nothing coming from right. You've got to have eyes up your arse. Mirrors. Signals on. I was always taught if it's 1 o'clock or after 1 o'clock, you take the right hand lane. I mean, to be fair, both them lanes would have took us round. But if you want to criticise me, write to the complaints department to opinions are like arseholes, we all have one.com. Mirrors. Mirror, mirror on the wall, who's the fairest of them all? Why you are Dorothea, you are Dorothea, you are Dorothea, he's the most backward of them all, it would definitely be. Mirrors. Again, we'll just back him off, just come off the gas, no brakes, just go off the gas, just roll it down. There's another roundabout approach, just round this bend.
After 500 yards, go round the roundabout.
And he's hammering it down the
Second
road.
exit.
Mirrors. Start backing him off now. You don't get any warning of this roundabout until you're pretty much right on it. But I do know the area quite well. Mirrors.
Go round the roundabout.
Left hand
Second
lane.
exit.
Coming off at the 11 o'clock. It's kind of straight over, but 11 o'clock. Mirrors. Nothing coming. We're out. Signals on.
Take the exit.
The van just following us round this roundabout now. Mirrors. Again, we're coming down to another roundabout there, and we're going to go straight over. Some mirrors. Van's just followed us off the roundabout,
After
white tram.
300
I'll just come off this gas now, rolling down. Start backing him off now, because again, we're coming up to the roundabout. You don't get much warning that it's there, unless you're watching how Twatticus Navicus.
Go round the roundabout. Second exit.
Some mirrors over towards this white line, looking to the right, there's nothing coming. Straight out, over towards white line, take it off, over towards this curb, take it back off, follow it round up curb now. Signals on, over towards the curb and the white line. Signals off, progress. This next roundabout should be a double Yorker. Mirrors. We go round this left-hand bend here, and there's another roundabout coming up, which is a double Yorker one. Will take us over at railway lines, and we'll go left onto the industrial estate. Mirrors. No gas, just rolling him down. Just letting gravity roll us down. Touch your gas now. Oh, sorry, it drags us up a hill first, then yeah, left hand bend, go up a bit of this hill, and then just at the top end here, there's another round, double Yorker. The double Yorker, lad, double Yorker. It's after 1 o'clock, so we'll be right hand exit, lad.
After
Right hand lane.
500 yards, go round the roundabout.
Double Yorker, lad, double Yorker.
Second exit.
Some mirrors. Yeah, it's a double roundabout. Well, there's one roundabout, a bit of a straight bit, then next, mirrors. I just calls it a double yoke. It looks like a pair of glasses
Go
to
round
me.
the roundabout. Second exit.
Again, it's after 1 o'clock, so I always take up the right-hand lane. Mirrors, there's nothing coming now from the right. We're straight out. We're not hanging about. Mirrors. Rain looks like it's dropping back a bit. Mirrors. Signals on, we're coming across. Mirrors. We come over this railway crossing now, railway bridge, sorry, and then we're going left at the next roundabout.
After
Towards the
200
industrial
yards,
estate. So
go
off
round
the gas.
roundabout. First exit.
Signals on.
Go round the roundabout.
Just start backing him
First
off on
exit.
exhaust brake. It's very repetitive, this, but it's the way I drive. I just have a set routine. It's got catch me no harm so far. If anything, I'd say it's more consistent than repetitive. But mirrors, it works for me. Some J-posts set up there with a couple of caravans and that. There's shit strewing all over the bloody shop. Shit all over the parish. This is Kingmore Park.
After 300
Mirrors.
yards, go round the roundabout. Second exit.
Now we're going to come at 11 o'clock at this roundabout, so we're not signalled just yet. Just start backing him off.
Go round the roundabout. Second exit.
Mirrors. Over towards the white line. That's turning, so we're out. Mirrors. Put signal on now. Mirrors as we come round. Mirrors, signals off and progress. We're coming to another roundabout. It's at the 1 o'clock, so I'm gonna go the right hand
Go
lane.
round the roundabout.
Just come off that
Second
gas,
exit.
signals on, mirrors. Just start backing him off again. Road conditions are very wet. We are fully loaded, and I don't want to lose this load. So mirrors, there's nothing coming from right. There's a Mini coming onto the roundabout now. We're already out, we're committed. Just looking, the Mini's going straight over. Signals on, pal. Signals on. Oh, the building there, bit looks of it.
Take the exit.
Scraping land back for start building. Where do they not build on these days? They're building everywhere. It's keeping me in employment like that. And oh, they're not sexy, these building sites, I tell you, going on with one of these things. It's horrible. I'm not keen. I do timber all day over me, but I'm not keen on building sites at all. And I've been to every tight shithole spot you can think of when I was at Yankees. So tight spots don't bother me. It's just the building sites in general, the people
After
that get on my nerves.
400 yards, go round the roundabout. Third exit.
Third exit, baby, third exit. Some mirrors. Just roll him up here. Do my shopping in there, Fasda. Mirrors.
Go round the roundabout. Third exit.
I'm not getting any discount for saying that. There's millions of people besides me shop at Asda. Mirrors. We're clear, we're straight out. Mirrors. We're going to come over and stay in this left-hand lane. Well, we'll just stay in the left-hand lane, and I'll tell you for why, mirrors, because it's deceiving. You think, oh, M6 South, so I'll get it right-hand lane, which is fine, it will put you on M6 South, but so will this lane as well. And then you get people wanting to come past you,
go round the roundabout.
calling you a twat,
Fourth exit.
because they think you're in the wrong lane. So it's deceiving. It's signposted, left-hand lane, M6 North, right-hand lane, M6 South. So if you're not sure, you're in a car and you're doing a decent speed, you'll get round. But if you're in one of these things and it's your first time up here and you're not sure, mirrors, this will bring us nicely now into middle lane, which takes us then onto M6 South. Lights have changed, mirrors just backing him off. Yeah, if you're not sure and it's your first time up here in one of these things, you end up going it right-hand lane, because that's how I learned. I've done it myself. You end up going it right-hand lane, and by the time you're committed, everyone's braying on up inside you and pipping and calling you a twat. Because you're then in what they think is the wrong lane. Mirrors, just expecting these lights could change, so just ready, poised ready. We're now at the point of what I consider no return, so we're through. We're just changing as we're coming through. Again, same here with this. Just gently.
Take the
I'm
exit,
now at the point
then
of no return,
take the
so I'm coming
motorway.
through. Baltic the M6. I'll run you down to Southwest Services, yeah, and then I'll call it a day, and I'll decide where I'm going to park up for me. Some mirrors. Time now is 22 minutes past 6. Probably get into Penrith before 7. Mirrors, signals on. I'll run you down to Southway. I know I can get into Penrith before 7. But then if I have 11 hours off, I'm up at 6. Can I get to Liverpool by 11 o'clock from Penrith? I don't see why not, you know what I mean? Gives me 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Gives me 5 hours. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Yeah, 5 hours. I can get to Liverpool from Penrith, hopefully in 5 hours. So I think it's going to be Penrith that we're staying tonight. In which case you won't see this video till tomorrow. Because I never give away my location on the night. Well, we'll throw you into Southway and we'll set it off. Potato, stinking rock, bloody swine shoe. Dilly up, potato, potato, stinking swine bloody shoe. The Auntie Mary had a canary up the leg of her drawers. This rain's going to be in for night, I reckon. It's showing no signs of letting up. Do you know what I just fancy tonight? I've not had it for a while. Either beef burger or sausage, egg and chips and beans. I think I might have sausage, egg, chips and beans. I've not had it for a while. Penrith trucks now. It'd be weird going in though as a paying customer rather than an employee. You go in as an employee. Well, that was my depot, so I couldn't night out in Penrith. I didn't get paid for it. But I could go in and get fed. I could go in and get fed and I would get a discount. It was a 20% discount we used to get off food. This is not bad. Bloody good shower for free. And a good discount off your food. But any other Jenkins depots, apart from my own one, I could drive into and spend the night there. No bother for free. And anyone who's not based in Penrith, like your Lockerbie lads or your Runcorn lads or Bowness or Sittingbourne, blah blah blah, diddle-ab-dido, they can all run into Penrith truck stop and stay for free, get a shower and get a good discount off the food. It's not bad that way. But it will just feel weird going into Penrith truck stop tonight as a customer, as opposed to an employee. Well, that's what I am now. I'm an ex-employee, so I get nothing. I have to pay top whack for everything. I'm tempted to go in and just give my old bloody registration number, do you know what I mean? But that would be wrong. It's just my luck. Bloody lad who's on truck had come in, you know what I mean? And I've published it on here, so... No, we'll pay the going rate, it's no bother. I get £10 off these men for my dinner anyway, for my tea. I might have put my big jacket on though, my bob cap. My bob cap, pastel there, my bloody bob cap. Some mirrors, Mindful Junction. One just coming down Slip Road, can't see anything else. There's one just joining off the Slip Road, should I say, in front. No bother to us. Yeah, I'll take you into Southway Services now, I'll set her off. I'm going to run for Penrith. So I'm in no great hurry to get down to this place. Because it's only booked in for 11 o'clock in the morning. 6 miles off south there. 6:30 at night though, it might be busy. It'll be busy in Penrith truck stop there, it gets full. But I'll always get somewhere to park because I know security lad. Security lad will always let me park up. Being an ex-employee does have its benefits. You might have to pay to bloody park there, but you still get in to get parked, you know what I mean? Whereas when it's full, they turn other people away. But there's always a couple of spots left over for Jenkins wagons. And I always know where to slot it in inside of a Jenkins wagon. Up top end. Either way the tipper's done. Failing that, I go right up to the top end where the tippers go, and then park across back of the last trucks. Showing any signs of stopping this rain, is it? The rain. There's a bad accident here today apparently, between 41 and 42 minutes northbound. They shut 2 lanes off. Don't know what had gone on, I just heard it on Radio 2 Traffic and Travel. With Richie annoying first. Annoying voice. Radio 2's turned into the Richie Anderson show, hasn't it? Fair play to him, lad, he's making a few quid out of it, but Christ, he's bloody annoying. There's only Zoe Ball seems to see what the talent in him. I don't think there's any talent in him at all. I think he's a load of shite. But he ticks boxes. He ticks the right boxes. Because he's gay and of Asian. He's gay and of Asian orientation, so he ticks all right boxes. But that's what it's all about now. It's not about talent anymore, it's about ticking boxes. If you want to get on in life these days, especially with the likes of the BBC and other big organisations, you want to get on in the media, if you're half-cast with a gammy leg and swing both ways, you'll go all the way up to the top, I tell you. If you're just normal and heterosexual, no hope for you. They'll give the job to what they see as a minority, just to tick boxes. It's not about talent anymore. But hey, as I said to you earlier on, opinions are like arseholes, aren't they? And that's just mine. We all have them. So it's 18:31. I've 29 minutes to get to Penrith, which I should do from here. I'll just, as I say, quickly pull into Safeway. It will be a quick stop as well. We won't be buggering about. I have 29 minutes I need to get parked up. And I can have 11 hours off. I mean, I can run into a 15 and still have 10 hours off if I want. But I just don't see point in braying on and wasting a 15 to get, you know, just to get another hour down the road when I'm not booked until 11 o'clock tomorrow at Liverpool. So I'll pull in here and I'll set an RTU. I'll edit this video after because there was a truck had lost its load further on at Silloth there. I have got the footage of it coming out of Silloth, but I just don't feel it's right to post it because place I've been picking up at are one of our customers who we do a lot of work for, and it was one of their trucks that had gone over. So I don't think it's right that I should publish it, as I might get comebacks on me. I don't think they'd want it spreading all over social media. By all accounts, the driver had had to come over to avoid something coming over towards his side of the carriageway, and the tyres had dug in, and it had dug him in and swung him round, and back-ended and ditched it. Back-ended trailer and ditched, got it ditched, sorry. Lost half frigging load. Shit happens, no one was injured. You know, you can replace a bit of concrete, you can't replace the driver, can you? You can't replace the person, should I say. You can replace material, you can't replace human beings. That was put better. So mirrors, we're going to come off here and just set it out to you. Right, 300 yards, in between 3 and 2, off that gas because it's pissing down. Mirrors, signals already on. Mirrors. Mirrors, I'm just going to start backing him off now because it's a bit of a tight one. We want the right hand lane here, it's deceiving. You can see sign here saying lorries and coaches. Signals on, mirrors. Oh, bumpity bumpity booty, aidy bloody do. We'll just stick him on the end of one of these because we're not staying. Some mirrors. Right, I've been your old mate Dorothea. Once again, you, my friend, have been beautiful. Thank you very much for watching. Join me again on the next one. I'll speak to you tomorrow at some point. You will see this video tomorrow. I'm not going to publish it tonight. I'm going to edit it out first, and then, like I say, I don't like giving my location away. Ray, thank you. I'll see you later. Ta-ra now. Have a good one. Stop, you bugger. Stop, you bugger. Stop.